These first-time homeowners have discovered a colorful history along with an assortment of relics in this abandoned home in Port Medway. Beth Bowers and Chris Dow purchased this 1790s home facing the Medway River in 2019.
We don't know what we're doing. We don't have a plan. Do we buy a house? We did. We got to this part of the house and we changed our minds a little bit. We saw the potential of it.
Residents of the town have been all too happy to fill them in about the history of the house, which includes stories of Billy White and his wife, Mechanical Mint.
This is the door that is known as the store. So all of the tales we've been told about the bootlegger who lived here, Billy White, people would come up this side of the house and then knock on the door, and I guess he had a chair somewhere around here, and they would put in their order, and while the door is currently locked or blocked off into the other space, in another room on the other side of the house, there was a secret door that was probably 3 feet, and then it had a bookshelf on top. You'd never know, you would think it was just a cupboard, but that was an entrance to the basement. And that's where all the liquor was kept. So, yeah, so this was a very popular spot back in the day.
According to the stories, later in life, White operated a liquor bootlegging business in the house.
This is where you could go down into the basement and get the liquor to bring over to the store.
The former owner of the house, who did some work but never lived there, gave the couple a box full of items he found during construction. There was a lawn bowl set, an egg in a cup, and an old children's shoe. The couple have named their house the Spooky Boot after it.
We thought maybe they were the tops of banisters that were a project that just wasn't finished until we found this one. And that's when we realized it's a game. And then we got an old inkwell. Things we don't really know, but parts of something that meant something to someone at some point. Up until last week, this was an unbroken egg. We broke it. So hopefully that does not bring us bad luck. But we thought it was remarkable that it lasted that many years, especially in a house that was literally collapsing at one point.
There's still a lot of work to do, but the couple said they love rebuilding a house with such a colorful past.
This is where it's we're doing a lot of the construction in here, but it had an old coke stove, and while we were doing the roof work, a bunch of coal fell down, and sure, it's just dirt and coal from an old house, but it just makes me think about the people who were actually lighting that to live here, to survive in this place.
In Port Medway, I'm Jen Taplin for the SaltWire Network.